host. My name's Red Pill Philosophy, and today we're going to be discussing the shape of the Earth, the nature of Earth, whatever you want to call it.
Flat earthers, y'all use the senses like our eyes, or we don't feel the earth move. And the one thing y'all fail to realize is that when it comes to our senses, human beings have the weakest senses out of all the animals in the animal kingdom. Your senses can fool you. Your eyes can fool you. Your ears can fool you. Your nose, your tongue, anything can fool you.
So again, you said that when I asked you, do you see the world for what it is, or do you see a biased, subjective interpretation of it?
No,
You said you see the world as it is. Now I'm going to take a giant crap on that right now. Simple. Look, have you ever looked down a long corridor or a long hallway?
Yes.
Okay, let's stop right there. Now, does the floor in this long corridor appear to ramp upwards as it goes further and further away from you?
No.
So on screen for everybody right now, I have a photograph of a long hallway. The floor appears to rise up to the center of field of view for the viewer. So this goes back to my question. Are you actually seeing the world for its objective physical properties, or are you actually seeing a highly biased subjective interpretation of the physical world around you?
I am seeing the world the way it is.
No, you're
Everybody.
not. Yes, in a sense, you are seeing the actual physical properties of things around you, but the way it appears in your mind, let me pull the hallway picture up again. The way the hallway is put together in your mind is for you to see it. For all intents and purposes, that floor in that hallway appears to be ramping upwards.
So you're basically saying don't trust our eyes. That's basically what you're saying.
Well, shit, that's what you said at the start of this debate. You said don't trust our eyes.
Eyes can fool you. Your ears can fool you. Your nose, your tongue, anything can fool you.
If
So
anything, it seems like you trust your eyes.
We both see the same things. Our brain work the same way. So how can that not work for you? But how can that work for you, but not for me?
You're not
Look at
using
what
anything
you
against
said.
me. You said
You
that
said
you see
because
the
look, hold
world.
on,
You said you see the world
hold on.
exactly for what it is. Didn't you say that? You see the world
We
exactly for what it
do.
is.
What we see is what we get.
But you said we see it, the world as it is.
Everybody does, because we're not going to see everything that is known about the world. We're not.
So that was
What
my
we see is what we're
point.
going to see.
That was my point. I needed you. I
So
needed you
according to
to.
us, that's what
I
we see.
I needed you to concede on that so I could move on to the next point I was trying to make about the horizon. So we both agree. Awesome. That when a human being looks out at the physical world around them, they are getting a biased, subjective interpretation of that physical world. Okay? So when you look down a long hallway, the floor of the hallway appears to ramp up. It's not actually ramping up.
Okay,
So we
but
are.
look though,
Hang on, hang on.
but
We
look, but look, but
agree.
look though.
Hey, we agree
The
though.
point that you made, that point is general. It's not a specific point. You're talking about what we see.
So do you think, again, I think I asked you this question before, do you think there's another possible explanation for why things disappear bottom up at the horizon line? You said there's
Nope.
no other way.
A few moments later.
So wait a minute, are you telling me that things can disappear bottom up due to the viewing instrument you're using? Not
No,
necessarily because of
I'm
Earth
not
curve?
saying that. I'm saying you can see one. You can see the flashlight with one camera because it has a stronger lens, while the iPhone had a weaker camera, so it couldn't see it.
So,
But he raised his elevation to compensate for the distance, so then he could see the flashlight.
so wait, when you say stronger lens, are you saying, what exactly are you meaning by that?
Stronger lens, a more advanced lens, a lens that is capable of zooming in more than the lens on the iPhone.
Okay, so again, first of all, I want to make it clear to everybody watching that you just said things can disappear bottom up in the distance because of a camera, not
I didn't
because
say
of a.
that. I didn't
You,
say
you
that.
just you just said it.
When did I say that?
You just said it. It's because of
No,
the
I didn't.
power of the camera. You just said
No, I
it.
didn't.
Okay, so you're proving my point because first, originally you said Earth curve is blocking it. That's the cause.
It is.
Now you're saying It's the camera that causes things to disappear bottom up in the
Well,
distance.
then, don't put words in my mouth.
As a man of science, you really should be a little more humble when you start talking about how everybody who disagrees with you needs to shut the fuck up. You really need to humble
I didn't.
yourself.
Did I say that?
That's
No,
what
I
you're
did
that's
not
what you're
say that.
saying, bro. I just said that flat earthers are being silenced and censored and you try to justify it. Come on, man of science. You ought to know better than that, bro.
No, they flat earthers need to be silenced. Like I said,
Sorry. Did you just
kids
say
are
flat
on
earthers?
YouTube.
Did you just say
Hold
flat
on,
earthers need to be
listen.
silenced?
Yes, kids are on YouTube. Kids,
Oh!
no, because kids don't need.
A few moments later.
What the reason that they should be silenced is because what they teach is a bad thing. No, answer my question first. No, hold on. I'll give you a little question. Hold on. Answer my damn question. When did I say that the curve that things disappearing over the curve was due to cameras? When did I say that they caused things to disappear? A more advanced lens, a lens that is capable of zooming in more than the lens on the iPhone.
Okay, so again, first of all, I want to make it clear to everybody watching that you just said things can disappear bottom up in the distance because of a camera, not
I didn't
because
say
of a.
that. I didn't
You,
say
you
that.
just you just said it.
When did I say that?
You just said it. It's because of
No, I
the
didn't.
power of the camera. You just said
No, I
it.
didn't.
Yeah,
So
I just want to point out. I hope you don't represent the majority of SciManDan's audience because this is really bad, bro. All right, no, I like it.